Hello everybody, this is Glenda with aka GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. You look just a little disheveled. I probably do. Why do you think that is? We went traveling today. Where'd we go? Kansas. It was pretty. Shall we show them? Yup. Oh, there's some artwork on there. That is pretty. Anyway, some very nice historic buildings. Look at that architecture. This one up here, the RX, that has been the RX for I don't know how many years. It's such a beautiful building. This block especially is just gorgeous. And the next, and the next. They have preserved much better than Weimar has, that's for sure. There's newer ones like that, which was probably built in the 50s or something. But it is listed as a historic town, so and that spire you see, that's the courthouse. It is now a museum. They've built a new one, which is just more or less one level newer building, but they have turned the old courthouse into a museum. It just is too beautiful a building to tear down. Anyway, headed south toward BR, Blue Rapids. Road work.
Road train.
Yeah, that thing has been sitting there in that park for a long time, and it's just so nice. Old schoolhouse, Saudi. Yeah, the very famous park. They have Pony Express Museum, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? The actual Pony Express only lasted for about 9 months. That's something I learned doing some research. I thought, shoot, I thought that lasted for years. But no, the train service took over. And here is why they put the overpasses. This used to be a real problem for ambulances because there's the Marysville High School sign. My screen has gone blank back here, so I have to go by the the red light on top. Still blinking. Historic Alco Springs. There's several ways you can get there. Now look here, look at all of that limestone. That is, and look, it's right up at the surface. In fact, we could, well, it's no longer ours, or not very long, but we could go up in the pasture and pick up, pick up nice flat rocks. But there's also ones up there that are just huge, flat like a table, and you'd have to have a crane to get them out there. I always wanted for all of us to go up there and somehow carve our names in that limestone. Limestone isn't, I mean, and it's got some sandstone in there too, so. But what you don't see on top most of the time is another very precious mineral that we're probably sitting on top of the mine. Well, we will be here very soon, if we aren't already, because it's very deep. And it really goes, and that is gypsum. Gypsum is the mineral they use, or it's actually a rock, but it's very soft. And they use it to make plasterboard. Sheetrock. Wallboard, sheetrock, plasterboard, whichever you call it, wherever you're at. Look at them clouds today. There's the birdie, and he's carrying a little twig. What is all this? Buster, that is the gypsum mill. And underneath it is the gypsum mine? You betcha. And that mine stretches underneath us for miles and miles. How long they've been doing it? Oh, since before I was born. In fact, clear out across where I grew up, one of the roads caved into one of the older mines. That far? Yep. Like I said, it's miles of mine under there. So, this is pretty down here. Even if it is kind of brown. Yep, wait till we get out to the home place. Is that pretty? Oh, it's gorgeous. Well, we'll be coming into Blue Rapids here pretty soon. What's that like? It's a nice little small town. And that gypsum mine and mill have supported that town, along with some other businesses and manufacturing for many, many, many moons. What's so special about? Is there something else special? You said there was something else special about Blue Rapids. Well, there's a lot of history around here. Blue Rapids has the oldest standing library and the very first library built in Kansas. Are you kidding me? No, Buster, I am not. We won't be seeing it today, but it is there. It's a limestone building on the square, what they call the square. Look at the river. That's shallow. Well, this part usually is most of the time. These bottom grounds here are very prime when it comes, because the silt that comes up when it floods is very nutritious to the soil. So, flood years, they lose the crops, but the rest of the time, those are really good places to get good crops. Sounds like it. You ever see them down there? Oh, yeah. I've seen them harvesting corn, wheat, Milo. They don't grow Milo as much. What? I have no idea. Welcome to Blue Rapids, it says. That used to be the Daisy Cream, and now it's the East Side Cafe. I'm going to turn you off again. Okay. This is what they just sold. All of this and all of this. But it went to someone who really respects the area down here and has known the family for years. But
You grew up here?
yes, I did, Buster.
That is a pretty house up there.
Wait till we get up close to it. Well, no, not that bottom ground, but I think all of this. This is what and the home place stays in the family. Not the pasture, unfortunately. But all of this, isn't that pretty? That is pretty. It's very scenic out here. All the way up there to the north. We kind of forget about all that.
Well, am I getting to go in?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to film inside. This is Helen Ruth, my granddaughter, my new granddaughter. The youngest one. Oh, how old now?
A month and a half.
Month and a half?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Here, if you want to see if you can. There. That way you'll be able to see if we're in. It's kind of, I don't know if this air is getting to her or if it's just she got some
She doesn't like bright lights.
Oh,
Sandra,
okay.
watch out.
Okay. We want you to be seen, but we don't want you to have problems with lights. No. No. Just a wiggle word.
Cheyenne, are those yours?
Okay, that's good enough. Well, Buster, that was little excerpts of our very long day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was kind of a long day.
But my nephew, thankfully, has bought the house, but it was a day to go through a lot of things and prepare for household auction stuff, but also to kind of, go through things for keepsake. And so it just didn't feel right to take the camera in there at all.
Well, it wouldn't be right.
No, it wouldn't be right. And it was kind of rough that way. At least it was for me. I wanted the memories and I wanted to be there for it. But, when it's all said and done, you're going through people's lives. Anyway, and they're still around. And that part we're very thankful for, aren't we?
Yep, we sure are.
Anyway, there's some parts, if you want to ask me in the comments, I realize I'd get interrupted and I wouldn't finish a sentence. And also, I didn't show a lot of Helen because, the air was a little bit of a chill and I didn't want to keep her uncovered too long. And she was seemed very sensitive to the light. She's still pretty young. So anyway, that is it for tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. We love all of you.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
And so we will see you tomorrow.